Oh boy, what are we gonna get into today? Oh man. Back to pre-rolls, what? Shouldn't be. Oh. Interesting. Alrighty. What am I working on? Where am I at? Probably either wood or daffodils. Choices. Choices, choices, choices. And then there's always Sand Bastion farming.
could go kill some bots. The new bot tech is hilarious, by the way, if people haven't seen that. Which actually... I did want to try out the purifier at some point and see how, like, if it's worth it or not. Some people said it was worth it, but, like, I don't know. But I am gonna go grab some probably, like, Gatherer's Green Salad or something and try to pump out, like, so many high rarity daffodils today. I need, wow, 135? That feels not that expensive. Feels not that expensive for a Night Reaver. What are your Fizz and Magic defenses? Not great right now, I'll be honest, but Fizz defense 25%, Magic 40. I'm very, very glass cannon right now, Set. Very glass cannon. And it's not gonna get much better until I get Sand Bastion gear, which has just been a slog. It's been really hard to find Daystrider carcasses, and like I could just make rare Sand Bastion gear, but that feels like a massive waste of Sand Bastion emblems, so I do not want to do that. Got any base defense? Also, do you know if the base adds to your normal Fizz and Magic? Raw defense, yes. It does add to your... I don't think I have any raw defense stats. Or gear. I don't really have any defense gear at all right now. Like, actually none. So... I have crit defense. But I am kind of like, I'm trying to do this glass cannon build. It's fun and it's worked out in the past couple wars. You just have to play more positionally. And it actually worked out really, really good in our 8v8 scrims last night. We didn't drop a single fight with a complete pug against like some fairly decent competition. Had some really fun times in the war, which I already have some clips up of. But yeah, it was it's working out pretty well right now. It's yet to be seen if it'll last, if people start to shift their meta a little bit. But everybody and their mother is building heavy armor, heavy Fizz defense right now for some reason. Probably to combat against the rogues. But I'm just not trying to I'm just not trying to play defense against rogues because there's no point. There's some, like, very reasonable stuff in the guild auction today. An eye level 26 heroic bow. Or 29 heroic bow, not 26. Thorn strike. But it looks like it's going to be another farm day. I definitely need to get some ravens. I need to get daffodils. I need to get trees. And I need to get skinwalkers. So a lot of stuff going on all at the same time. But I really want to get my cognizant gear taken care of. At least in some capacity. I honestly don't remember why I came into Jova. Okay, I actually don't remember why I came into Jova. Think there's any reason for me to be here. Oh, yeah, I wanted to grab a green salad. Even though I know it's not really worth it. 463, 344, grab 100 extra. That's crazy work. I love it, but alright, I'll give it one go. And then I'll buy a green one too. Carphin emblems are down to 1 gold each. Interesting. Not really worth. I was gonna go check out the cryonic purifier to see if it like. So this is used to increase the rarity. So this is a metal, or a stone. So theoretically I could use this plus this to create a heroic. So honestly I probably want to save as much of this stuff as I can and then go find some corrupted carcasses in there. Don't think it's worth for processing. Thanks for the follow, Matthew. Oh, don't think it's worth for processing. I mean, yeah, for processing, I've seen people you go for spoils and like actually see a lot of success in getting extra procs. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So I need to definitely get some weaving gear and some milling gear for the homies. Even just like basic apprentice gear would probably be enough. Yeah, it all helps though. Gotta be a rogue, right? Gotta be a rogue. Knew it. Why did it do that? I'm wondering, is there any like it's like really the only farm that I'm kind of dreading right now is the Day Strider farm. Because there's just not very many spawns of them, and you can't, it's not a mob that you can kill to like respawn. Jeez, are they really up to 5 gold? It's for Stormcurrent emblems? I know there's quite a bit by the minnows on that river. Yeah, I know where all the spawns are. It's just, it's pretty heavily camped. Like, people are always on it. On them. So it's hard to get a lot of them. And I need a lot of them. And I need high rarity. So is a problem. What set uses them? Sand Bastion. So realistically, I don't need like a crazy amount of them because I'm only making 3 pieces. But I need, that's 5, 10, 11. So I need 11 there, and then I need 17, so 27, and then 8 is another 16, and 3 is another 21. I really want to go around killing bots, but is the punishment for doing it worth it? Well, there's some new tech out there for bot killing. I don't know if anybody knows about that. But basically you go out to where the bots are farming, with a couple crates. And you throw crates down in the area that they're farming and start like hitting the rocks in front of them and clearing out some of the spots, and eventually they will walk up to the crate, and the interact button to farm stuff is the same hotkey as the interaction to break into a crate. So they'll actually break into the crate and flag up, and then you can just kill them. Yep. I mean, they'll figure it out eventually, but that's that currently works. Yeah, I watched I saw a post about it on, I don't know where it was, and then I saw someone do it on stream just a little bit ago, Theory Forge. So yeah. Probably. But yeah, you can just make like herbalism construction, like herbalism crates. Go down with like 5 or 6 people on your Alpine Baghorns and go nuts. Like, I actually might go down and kill some down in the desert, like you were saying. Actually, let's go do that now. Honestly, like, let's just go do that now and see if we can get some kills. I did just pop a Gatherer's Green Salad heroic though, so maybe I'll do that in an hour. Yeah, I've seen that. Like, you can kill them, but yeah, because the loot is botted or whatever. Just run, like, you can craft the crates down there in any of the towns. Like, in any of these towns, you can craft the crates down there. In town, just go to the... Oh, wait, they might not have the construction house. Oh, Athenar has a construction house. And Sunhaven also has a construction house. So, all you need to do is get a mount, go to the construction house, craft a crate, like, get a Baghorn for, like, a gold or however much they're going for now. Tell you what though, I did sell, oddly, I put up a whole bunch of common granite in the Miralith marketplace and just sold all of it. So maybe I need to start putting up all these common daffodils up in in Jova. Is it Jova or is it Nuela? Jova has the lab. Well, because people are starting to make construction scroll or journeyman enchanting scrolls, and you need massive amounts of daffodil to do it. So they're actually selling for like a few copper each. Yeah, I was putting up granite for like 75 copper a piece. So worth more than selling it to the vendor. Like 15 silver a stack. Yeah, I sold all of it at 15 silver a stack in Miralith. It was like 12 stacks. I don't know, man. I was surprised that it sold too, but oh, it's a really good cloak. I actually need snowdrops too for enchanting scrolls. I really want to get this up to +6. It's so expensive though. Needs so much gold. Right now to go up 1 level from 4 to 5, it's 6.5 gold. To go from 5 to 6, it's 7.5 gold. So if I get lucky, it'll cost me 15 gold to, or 14 gold to get an extra 2% stats on this. So, yay! Yeah, today I'm trying to finish as many daffodil bolts as I can. For Carfin gear, I think I'm actually just gonna try to push I'm gonna try to get a full set of rare made, because rare is actually really, really cheap. What, melee? So this is the one I have, and this is the one I'm gonna hold on to for probably a long time. I'm kind of farming for the Dreadwake Undertow. Like, this is the one that I'm probably going to end up getting in the long term, depending on how long the phase lasts. I've got about, I think, 15 Dreadwake emblems. Essences are easy. I've got a couple slate molds ready to go. But it's a little otter on otter violence. We're really after the rare and heroics. Uncommons are fine because I can still make rare. I can still make rare cognizant with uncommon gear. I can still make heroic cognizant gear with uncommon bolts. So, but I do need a 50-50 split, I think, of common and yeah, I need a 50-50 split of uncommon and rare bolts, and then I can use rare materials everywhere else and still craft heroic cognizant gear. So that's kind of my goal. Shoot, that area gave me a lot over here. But the goal is to get enough materials to craft 3 pieces of the cognizant gear, like boom, boom, boom. Because I don't want to replace these pieces if I don't, like, if I'm not gonna be getting like the pieces I want. Like, I'm probably gonna replace. None of these I really want to replace all that bad, but I'm probably going to replace head, shoulders, boots first. Then I'll craft my 3-piece Sand Bastion. And then after that, I'll finish up my cognizant gear, jewelry. I'll probably do jewelry in there soon, actually, after cognizant gear. So I'll probably go cognizant gear, Sand Bastion gear, jewelry. Finish off my cognizant gear, And then the last thing I do is go for my weapon. Assuming this phase lasts for another 2 months. Because I feel like with my time frame, that's about how long it'll take to get all of that stuff done. Or if I can just do one of those things a week for the next 3 weeks, we'll be in good shape. I can use all these common daffodils to make enchanting scrolls. I have to say, scribing is probably one of the worst professions to do right now. Because there's just not a good way to make gold. Like, the only way to make gold with it is enchanting scrolls. Right now. Which I guess isn't that bad. Like, you used to be able to make pretty good money off of... I guess these scrolls aren't that bad. Why can't you get the intelligence scroll is kind of weird. We should start using Journeyman Guild decks. That'd be sick. These all just experience though, yeah. Guess there are some like decent. What's this item? Oh, Thorn Shroud. What's up, Dark Ivan? Waiting for the storm. Yeah. With Cognizant Gear, will I have more or less power than now? It'll be kind of similar, but I'm gonna lose a little bit of magic power here. I'm gonna gain magic power here. I'll lose magic power here. Lose magic power here, lose magic power here, but the set bonuses will make up for the loss, so it'll be very similar, but you'll also have the additive of higher defense. There's a helicopter flying over, sorry if that's loud. Higher defense and the set bonus procs. Hate when you feel broke, but you have, yeah, selling mats to like raise money sucks. I've had to do it a couple times, but put on site, it says I will only have 380 magic power using Night Reaver and Mirageborn. Just common? Did you up the rarity to them? Epic weapons? And heroic gear. Only 300 magic power. That seems incorrect because these two items alone give 300 magic power. So something seems wrong about that. I would have to look at the build planner. I mean, I know Anchorite Stole gives a lot of magic power, and the shoulders give a lot of magic power. Bracers, pants give a lot of magic power, but Yeah, I would have to look at the build planner. Did you war? Yeah, I was there for the first 4. I was there for scrims in the first war. Did I record? Yes. Most of it. It was so laggy though. Like it wasn't great. I had a couple there was looking like a couple clips, but it was really laggy like the whole time, so it's not exactly a good hold on, let me look and make sure that I have it still. Yeah, I still have it. A lot of it, anyways. I have up until we finished the war against Obsidian, and then I stopped recording. Wait, did I? Yeah, I have all of our scrims, and then up until we finished the first war, because it just became a laggy shitfest after that. Yeah, we did a bunch of odd reviews in the scrims too, so that was actually really, I think we got some good info out in those. Our team was kind of stacked, not gonna lie. Like, Moonbug is nuts. Like, Moonbug is a G. Speaking of bots, there goes Harmonia. Oh, how are we doing? 10, 60, no heroics yet though. Unforge. But yeah, Gnome. Gnome Machiro. I don't know why that name's fun to say. I've actually kind of been... I haven't tested anything out. I probably should get on PTR and test it a little bit. It's one thing that I probably need to do. I really don't want to, but I'm probably going to. Is to actually see what the gear would look like without the sets. Because there are like individual pieces in game that are just straight up better than the set pieces. Like Graveplate Shoulders, for example, is one of them. Rosethorn Shoulders are just better than Cognizant and Sandbastion. Varric Slippers is a piece that is just straight up better than Blue Morden Boots. And actually Seafoam Boots, as far as like power goes, are better than the Cognizant boots. So somewhere out there, there is a like max power glass cannon build that you could probably get up to just by using like rare only in every slot. You could probably get up above 600 power, but you would be running around at like 4k HP. So 4k HP, that's, I mean, that's literally 2 crits from a mage. And you also wouldn't have an armor bonus. So, like, the build exists, but I think it's a little bit too, like, too glass cannon. Like, you actually would just fall over from any ability. I mean, obviously, I could just go kind of crazy with the armor pieces and then hedge with the defensive jewelry. Like, double, like, I could do Tide Rot, and then Petal Shard, and that's a couple, that's what, like 2k HP right there. Could do that. But, like, Anchorite Stole, Sandbash Embracers, Sandbashing Gauntlets, Graveplate Pauldrons, Cognizant Hood, Carfin Ring, Sandbashing Legs, Scaldplate Cape still, Earrings. Actually, Petal Shard probably gives the most power, but dual Whispered Thoughts here would be insane. Barrack Slippers, and then I know there's a, I think Graveplate Belt actually is the best for just general power. Yes, sir. 500 magic power. I do have a Jova bonus right now, which is giving me a little bit of extra stats, but without these stats down here, I'm at exactly 500. Chance on hit to wound or envenom your target. Wait, chance on hit to wound? Hold up. What's the chance? Thanks for the follow, Azimuth. Appreciate that. Yeah. 50-50 if you look at it. Yeah, I mean, that's like, honestly, that's kind of crazy. Also, I wanted to change something. Like, how annoying is that? Is that in the way? It's not really. It's not really in the way of anything other than my interact button. Can I move my interact button? No. I don't know, and then like move this over here. Oof. It's a tough beat. Either you proc it or you don't. Yeah, I mean... I got you. Yeah, I think there's like definitely a case to be made to maybe skip on going for 5-piece Cognizant. As long as I still keep the light bonus. Like, go head here. The chest is really good, though, but Anchorite Stole is just a better singular piece. Keep Grave Plate. Keep Grave Plate. Sand. I basically would go 5-piece heavy, though. That's kind of the hard part. I don't really want to go 5-piece heavy. Is there any specific adept gear set I should be going for as a mage? And how did you go about making money while leveling to afford stuff? I'm currently just selling glint. That's basically it. It's a little bit harder to make money leveling up now because a lot of the ways to make money while leveling up at the beginning of the phase centered around selling stuff to help people level up faster, like scrolls and adept gear that was dropping, crafting like some of the adept gear and the lower tier radiant stuff, which it just doesn't sell anymore because not as many people are leveling up. But glint farming, so basically selling all your glint is the way to get raw gold, and then just selling basically any decent materials that you find along the way, like gathering. Like, it definitely is tough making gold by just, like, mob grinding. But if you're just mob grinding, you don't really need gold that bad. It's one of the difficult things of Ashes right now is, like, if you want to make gold, you, like, have to actively go out and be like, okay, I need to make gold. But you can't really do that by just killing stuff. It's kind of difficult. I will say selling stuff like Jundark essences, Riverlands essences, those two things, Anvil's essences even, Anvil's essences are actually probably going up in price right now. But those essences that you get from just killing mobs are actually selling fairly well in the marketplace right now, like around 10 to 20 silver a piece, depending on which ones you have. And thanks for the follow, Chili. I appreciate that. Glittering strands are 6 gold each. Any forge raiders? I'll go forge. Also, oh yeah, money, crates and sport fishing. Forgot about that. Yeah, crates and sport fishing are also ways you can make some gold. You can straight up do, if you like go to Briarmoor or Avon's End at the crate packing station and just use all like common materials and get a crate mule, like invest in a crate mule and just run crates back and forth. You can actually buy epic certificates, create uncommon crates. If you run 3 crates from Avon's to Briarmoor. No, it's all common materials, and epic cert makes an uncommon crate. You may be right. You might need a little bit of uncommon in there, but you can gather all the materials right around the crate packing stations. You can get the fish, you can get the flowers, the rocks, trees, all that stuff, and just run back and forth for like an hour doing that, and you can probably make 5-ish gold in an hour. Yeah. So if you're like, man, I need 5 gold, you can. We have people all over the place. So, gosh, I just don't really like this. This is bothering me. And this is... Okay, that's not bad. I don't know, everything looks kind of segmented now. It looks better when I have a full raid, because now I can go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me one more in this group. Like this, and now this will cover that, and I can actually make this a slightly bigger. Like this. Now I can target my party a little bit better and actually read the names. I want to put my health bar in the middle because I was looking at a couple of my videos, my PvP videos, and I have like my health bar is halfway cut off and it just kind of looks silly. Avon's, yeah, so the crate packing station in Avon's End. So here's the starting area. Here's the Ember Spring. The crate packing station is right up here. And you basically run, put the crate right, or pack the crate here, run straight through here. You can come into town up this way, through this pathway, straight up here, and turn it in. I believe it's right there at the wood shop. It takes, on a bag mule, it takes about 5 minutes to run from one side to the other. And you profit about 60 some silver per run if you do 3 crates. Yeah. So 60 silver a run. You do 5 runs, that's 3 gold. It'll take you about 20-30 minutes. Probably 35 minutes to gather the materials and craft the crates. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of guides out there about how to do it the most efficiently, for sure. I don't know who has one, but I know there are some guides out there for that specific thing. Moonbug is a good person to look up on YouTube. I believe they've done more crates than any human should. And have put out a lot of YouTube content about it. I think it's Moonbug YouTube, or I can't remember the exact channel. Struggling level 14. Yeah. But Chili, as far as adept pieces go, Dew Thread is a really good piece. Hard to find. What's the other one? Honestly, I don't remember. But Arcane Aegis is good. Soul Seeker is more like healing. Dew Thread is probably the best set that you can get at Adept. I think there's some good... There is a good armor set as well at Adept. Is it Halo Bound? No. I mean, there is some good Halo Bound pieces that just have raw power on them. Like, it's a lot of physical stats, but they do have raw power on them. And the Fizz defense, that's kind of a cool looking helmet, actually. What is the set? I cannot remember what it is. It's not Stonebark. Luminous Concord. So, this whole set, you can actually... I mean, obviously it's very camped right now. But otters in the anvils drop really good caster gear. Like right along this area. Let me zoom in and get to the right spot. Like this area right here has a bunch of otter spawns in it. It's really, really heavily camped. But if you just tell people like, hey, I'm just here to kill the otters to get gear, honestly, some of the people out there might just give it to you. Because it drops kind of crazily out there. How close are people to Forge? Not very. Okay. I actually have not gone down into Forge in a very long time. I'm just not liking my health bar being right here. It's like... It's too close to my character. And like... Offensive target here, defensive target here. Like I want... That's ugly. That's hideous. This is horrible. But I want it in the middle of my screen. That's the problem. Fishing action bar I will never use. I wish I could move this. If I could move the interaction icon, I would love this. Hold on. I mean, this kind of feels okay. I don't like it. Oh wait, I didn't even see this pop up. Ulrich Bard, Lexi, Oz, Indro, Val. Okay. Yeah, man, that works. And it doesn't look bad if I'm not doing anything else, so... I'm gonna go depot and then run over to Forge, and maybe me and Zombie can kill some stuff. Oh, what do I got? Oh, I did get some heroics and some uncommons. Okay. I might actually have enough daffodils to do one piece now. So now it's just wood, which honestly I'm probably just gonna buy. Because I can usually get wood for like under 5 silver a piece at rare. Yeah, this isn't bad. It's just gonna... I just have to get used to the interact being right here. And we'll be fine. I will say, a purchase I'm going to make after... I mean, I watched back my YouTube video, and there's like a little hum from the fan catching on my mic. I definitely need to get a mic boom at some point. Yeah, that. I definitely need to get a mic boom at some point. So I can try to... and actually get a different mic, because my Yeti is like... it catches every little thing. It catches every little sound, every echo, every bump, every time my neighbor shuts its door. So, I've had this mic forever. I just, when I started streaming again, I was like, oh. I wanted to switch to a headset that didn't have a mic. I've tried altering the sensitivity and everything, and it just, like, for some reason it just catches everything, and I cannot figure out why. I've tried changing the gain, I've tried changing like noise suppression, all that stuff. Yeah, I've tried changing the pickup pattern, like all that stuff. It's just so sensitive. Which I kind of like, because it catches when I start to get like tired and kind of talk like this and get really quiet. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, I don't like that it like picks up the fan from my PC. That's in my fan on my PC is not even that loud, which is kind of crazy. Yeah. Yeah, if I had like a soundproof room or something like that, I feel like a Yeti would be great, but is that enough to make 20, 40, 60, 80, 100? Probably not enough to make 100, because I need 192 for one piece. Bought it 3 years ago. Yeah, I mean, I bought mine like way more years ago than that. um, $45 copper a piece. And Snowdrop at 55 copper. I actually kind of do need to cook a bunch of Snowdrop powder, but I don't want to waste gold, so. Morning, Self. How much do these sell for a piece? 2 silver a stack, so if I sell them for... Oh no, it's 1 silver a stack. So if I sell them for... seven more silver if I do it this way. What did I post this for? 40? Minimal gains, but gains are gains. I would just cook these down to powder, which actually might sell for more now that I'm thinking about it. How many do I have? 166, 189. How are we doing this morning, Solverin? Crap. That's gonna be a nightmare, but I thought these were in a different town. Just started work. I am off again today, which is good because we are in negative temperatures today. Okay, that's actually not that bad. I'm gonna need another storage in here. Where's that glittering metal strand at? Do I have it in Jova? Oh, I have 2 in Jova. Okay, sweet. Yo, bro, how's the game? I love it. I'm having fun with it. I will say we're kind of getting to that, like, end part of the phase where everybody's starting to get all the gear that they want. We're just starting to, on our server at least, we're just starting to look at killing world bosses. So we're getting towards the like end of this phase. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty to do. It's just a lot of the players who are playing it now kind of have that. The people who are saying that there's not enough to do are the more competitive players, where their goal is to get there faster than everybody else, get geared faster than everybody else. those are the type of players who are saying there's not enough to do because they are doing everything as fast as possible and trying to burn through the content as fast as possible. So naturally they run out of stuff to do. But yeah, there's like min-maxing gear, there's min-maxing crafting, there are raid bosses out there. So oh, I'm right there with you, Cat Cakes. Right there with you on that. Like, yeah, there's what I've got without the boons. Exactly 500.6 power. But that's unbuffed, completely unbuffed. But yeah, I also had that. They launched this phase right in the middle of my holiday season, so I was working, like I somehow managed to get the launch day off. Or the day after the servers came up off. So I got a good amount of playtime then. But yeah. Alright, that's gonna bother me. Oh, I guess I didn't save it. Nice. Horizontal. Rows. Save. Lineth on top. Mic drop. I don't know why you would come in here and say, like, the most untrue statement you could possibly make. It's just wild. Like, I mean, I guess you can be on, like, the top of the list of worst servers to play. Top of the list of the, you know, server that's going to die the fastest. So I guess you could technically be right. Not even a power bottom, just a natural bottom. But yeah, the potential for this project is massive. Like, if Intrepid is able to like deliver on their vision, even if they deliver on 75% of their vision, I think the game is still going to be like one of the better MMOs that I've ever seen, for sure. Definitely the best MMO I've ever played already, and it's not even finished. Like, I played WoW for, you know, on and off for about a decade, and I may or may not have more hours in Ashes already than I did in World of Warcraft. That's not true. I had years of gameplay in World of Warcraft, so that's not true. But I definitely will have more hours in this than any other MMO. There's a huge vacuum for the genre right now. Yeah. MMO genre is tough, honestly, but yeah, I've been following since 2015, 2016, I think, is the first time I heard of it. A buddy of mine showed me a video, or like, I don't know if it was a video or if it was just a write-up, but it was just like, oh yeah, there's this cool new MMO project, like with caravans and, you know, castles and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that's sick, man. And I kind of like loosely following it since then. Why did I get that glint? What the hell? That makes no sense. I played their batter. I did see the Battle Royale, yes. I did not play it, but I did see it. Hopped on the pre-patch for Midnight. Feels meh. Maybe Apex Talents might spice it up, but still meh. Oh, the... Wait, what are you talking about, Cat Cakes? On pre-patch? Are you talking about TBC? Oh, ew, gross. Oh, retail? Oh, I haven't even thought about retail since Shadowlands, and even that is a mistake. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's this... I mean, that is slightly a personal opinion, because... One, I haven't played that many MMOs. I've played WoW, I've played New World, I've played Ashes, I played a little bit of ESO, never played ArcAge, never played BDO. I did play Final Fantasy 14 and not a lot. But yeah, like Cat Cakes, I love the AOC Alpha Early Access more than World of Warcraft and New World full games. Like, it fits my idea of like this game fits my my play style so much. Like I love grindy. I love like theme park, like not theme park, but like open world sandbox. Do whatever you want. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Never played Eve. Like, I would actually have to go up to like here. Can I make this smaller? How horrible is that? That's horrible. Okay, that's not bad, though. I don't really need to see my HP or my buffs. It's more for, like, if I'm, like, making a video, I want other people to be able to see my HP. Maybe I just need to adjust where things are at. I don't really need this to be like active. This is one of the most pointless things in the game. I wish I could just get rid of it. And then just kind of like put this over here. Pet action bar? I don't even know what the heck that is. We just do 90%. Ugh. Nothing works. There we go. I just like it better down here, honestly. Maybe I'll look around at some other people's and see what theirs look like. Like, it's fine for normal PvP videos, but anytime I'm doing, like, short form stuff, it just doesn't look very good when my health bar is just, like, off to the side. I don't really know how to change it. Can enable health bar on your nameplate. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. That's not horrible. I do kind of like having the number, though. And I actually don't like this stupid green bar above my head either. I'll try it for a little bit and see. And then we can scale this back up to 100. And just put this right here. This just looks so much cleaner having like this whole area empty. And then I need to change this. Let's scale this back down to 75. Go all the way down to here. Maybe if I put this over here, then I can go all the way down with this. Like that. This looks nice. Yeah, that's not bad. I wish I could like just like attach my health bar to my action bar somehow, or like flip it vertically. Would be kind of sick. Yeah, you can't do that though. Honestly, flipping this vertically would be really fucking cool. And just put it like right here. Or like put my health bar over here and then like enemy health bar over here. Yeah, I'll throw that in the tips. Yeah. They can see half. I can't see half my screen if I'm in a full raid. Yeah, that could be a problem. That's actually why I moved. I used to have this like up here, and it just felt so cluttered with like half my screen being covered. So down here is much better, and like how often, like there's literally no info down here in the bottom corner. Like there's nothing down there, but like up here you could like see some shit. So. Alright, we've got a cleric, we got a tank. Alright, let's kill some stuff. What is that skin? Trashy elf skin? Yeah. Dude, I can't wait for the February skins. I'm very excited to see what they look like. We're supposed to get some info on them soon. You still haven't gotten yours? They're not, like, on your account at all? Your alpha pack skins. Yeah. What about the book skin? Nice. Now I kind of want a bow skin. Just because I have this freaking car bumper as a bow right now. Like, this thing is actually just a car bumper. I wish I could play with my UI like this. I don't know why it's so hard. Oh! Oh, if that's not an advertisement for Mage, I don't know what is. Never use book. Yeah. Ugh. The particle effects on those freaking... So yesterday, after stream, I went to go walk downtown. Shard farming? Frag farming, yep. But I went to go walk downtown to go to my brunch spot. It was a little bit later, so it was like 3 o'clock. So I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll get lunch instead. Mind you, it was 1 degree outside yesterday. And I mean, it's like a 5-minute walk, so it wasn't like a big deal. I walked down there, and the fucking place was closed because of the weather. I was so upset. The only bonus to it was there's actually a barbecue place that's like right next door. So I went in there instead, and they had my favorite beer in the world on tap. And it was the first time I'd seen it on tap in like 3 years. So it was like a happy little mistake. Not a happy little mistake, but like happy little circumstance. I never would have known they had it if my normal place would have been open. Have you played around with limited the effects from your teammates' abilities? What was I sipping on? It's a Scotty Karate from Dark Horse. It's a Scotch ale. It's a barrel-aged beer that's aged in Scotch barrels. Yeah, I actually live not far from the brewery. It's like an hour away. Which longbow are you using? I am using the Night Reaver Gloomstream. I think it's the like cost efficiency. It's the best bow for mages. Oh yeah, I forgot I can get mining clothes down here. That would actually be quite massive. Yeah, the mage version is so good. It's actually at common. It is the raw power stat is only 3 less power than the storm current bow at eye level 29. Mid-Michigan? I mean, there's all kinds of water around. And there's lakes down by Battle Creek. Or, Marshall is where they're at, I think. Marshall? Battle Creek area? I don't remember exactly anymore. I haven't been to the brewery in so long, but... I'm gonna make the... Glorybound bow for Ranger right now, because I don't want to go to the Anvil's Farm Firebrand. True. Did we just get something crazy? Is that what Zombie's about to tell me? Did they close the hole over here? It looks like they did. We could just do the jump over. Yeah, lava skip still works. Really? Leaning really heavy into the defensive stats? I believe it. Oh no. Plus Tide Rod accessories give flat generic defense. Yeah, the Tide Rod jewelry is definitely the way to go for defense. Unless you just go foam cast, which are just cheaper. Lego daggers that give around 900 HP too. That's kind of crazy. Ugh, we need to get away from those freaking things. We're 100% pulling this, by the way. It was 100% my fault. Never been down to the bridge area before? What do you mean you've never been down to the bridge area before? And the stream has started. What's up, Kiefer? Going well, going well. Get a little forge farm on. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to change this back. When are you getting sand bashing crafted? When I go down and frickin' get the Daystrider carcasses, basically, and get the leather done. I have not had any luck with that. Every time I go down there, it's just there's people farming them, and I can't get the timers, and it's just a mess. I messed up. I should have done it way earlier, like I planned to, and just I lost motivation there for a little while. So just never got it done. Like I started. I think it's around 15 minutes. But yeah, every time I go down there, there's people there. 3 cluster spawns. Yeah. And, I mean, I could just sit around the spawns and farm trees as well. So... I could make it more efficient. I just need rares. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to go for heroics because I want to make epic Sand Bastion. But I also don't know if that's actually going to be possible with how contested everything is. And needing Thraxite. Like, you need legendary slate molds, legendary lithium, not Thraxite. And why can't I think of the other pieces you need? Heroic leather. The heroic leather actually isn't that awfully difficult, though. You just need a couple epic hides. Yeah. And I gave you guys... I used my legendary to craft some Scald Plate. Alright, everybody do this in line. Just gotta press forward and roll. Very easy. Or just do that. Oh no. Not a good place to be rubber banding. I'm gonna just heroic it, call it a day. Honestly, that's probably the smartest thing to do. I kinda want this to be like here and this to be here. I think that works better. Yeah, heroic's not bad. Call already has me wanting to commit. Yeah, it's a battle. I'm at like such a reasonable gear level now that I'm not too worried about any more upgrades though. Like I still want to go for them. I use F1 as target to target. And I hit it with my left ring finger. I can just go. B? What do I have B set up? I literally don't have a hotkey for B. Interesting. Maybe I should change it to bag. Oh, let's see if I can get myself killed here. Tried F2. Yeah, F2 is kind of weird. I don't know. I also use my numpad for marking, so... Well, this just got incredibly awkward. Shouldn't be that big of a deal, though. I feel like we have enough DPS to like handle this reasonably. Lexi might want to move up a little bit so we don't accidentally pull. That's a bomb. Another one of those right now would very much hurt. I wonder why I didn't take much damage from that. Indra is stuck in an animation. Looks like they just DC'd, maybe? That was strange. Good glint down here, though. That's one thing I always liked about Forge and 8-man groups. The glint is quite nice. I'm actually having terrible luck with Starfish today. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick while we're waiting for this relog. BRB. Back. What did we pull here? What just happened? I think I'm gonna go for legs for my first sand piece. Yeah, it's either legs or bracers for me. I have the emblems to do bracers, so that's kind of like... That's kind of my only thought process behind it. Yep, I'm the same. I'm the exact same. The legs, or the seafoam legs, are actually really good, so I kind of just want to replace the bracers first. Single target PvE rotation. It's usually Frostbolt, 3 auto attacks, Lightning Strike, Firebolt 3 times, Combust. By then you should have like it's basically just running through those 3 abilities and then throwing an Arcane Volley in. I'm not sure what we're doing here. I guess I should get in Discord. It would probably help a little bit. Seafoam as well. Push to talk on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Seafoam as well, yeah. I mean, I really like... The Seafoam gear is great. It's such a good entry-level piece. I'm definitely going to make it at higher rarity next phase. Like, things I'm going to make in higher rarity next phase, I'm going... Graveplate, Seafoam, Seafoam, Graveplate, Seafoam, 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 or Seafoam, Seafoam, Graveplate, if you can. I can't remember, but like Graveplate helm, Graveplate shoulders, Seafoam chest. Like, there's just so many good pieces. Yes, it is. How do you get the 4th action bar? So it's actually a little bit of a cheese. I changed my 3 action bars into columns and stack them sideways. So this is 1 action bar, this is 1 action bar, this is 1 action bar. It makes it really awkward. Or starter pieces at level 20, yeah. Easier to get. Yeah, there's actually a lot more options for crafting. For crafting good mage gear at level 20 than I thought. Cinder March. Not all of it's available is the problem. You have to get some of the recipes. Graveplate, the recipes are, yes. But like the shoulders are insane. And the belt is really, really good. Shoulders are insane, belt's really good. Gloves, meh. But there really isn't a... I'm gonna look at Cinder Touch in a second. He's... Not all of the pieces are great. The chest is awesome, though. Oh, wow. And incredibly easy to craft. This is actually good. Gloves are actually really good. And none of them need... Feet's fine. Yeah, with a set bonus? Very good, actually. Like, the 6-piece is actually probably worth grabbing. It's 600 more magic power. A lot of options. Way more options than I actually thought there were. I just didn't, like... I was just so focused on the Blue Warden stuff that I didn't even pay attention to anything below that. I mean, I got the Seafoam stuff as well, just to get the base stuff. Maybe we focus... Maybe focused on the Blue Warden just a little bit too much. There's an admin on the right. True. Administrator Crucia. The dude's in Team Focus. We did not get a dudes in Team Focus. Yeah, we need to... Yeah, we definitely need to get, like, slightly more organized for next phase. Yeah, better ideas now, though. Yep. Yeah. I mean, if we have one person doing carpentry, one person doing tailoring, another person doing, or not tailoring, but nope. But yeah, one person doing weaponsmithing, jewelry, and carpentry. I think those are the ways to go. Yeah, cinder set's nice. Like, there's definitely some mix and matches you can do to get a really good base set of gear at like pretty low input as far as crafting materials go. Oof. So let's burn stacks and shit on them. Minus 38 today. Yeah, it's a nice brisk. I think it actually might have gotten above 0 today. Let's check the weather. Yeah, it's actually up to 5 degrees now. So go get me the mining bag recipe, big stonks. Got you. It was -3 when I walked to the gas station this morning. Whenever we're in these dungeons, I want to make sure I'm muted. Yeah, I kind of get like frustrated whenever we're trying to like skip shit because it feels like it always ends up like in tragedy. Like, it just feels like it would be so much more efficient if we just went through the dungeon and killed the mobs as you're supposed to instead of trying to skip shit. Seems like it, at least to me. No. Losing time by trying to save time. Yep. And thanks for the follow, Delu. Yep. It almost always just... Yeah, it just... Unless every single person is on the exact same page and knows exactly what to do, then the skips are the skips are not going to work out. I'm not trying to be the guy dying 5 times trying to skip steps. Yep, I mean, it happens. You have to learn them eventually, but... There's a flame in between... I'm just waiting for this smith to do like his little... I don't know. I think me and Havoc kind of learned that lesson yesterday in Carfin, where we were trying so hard to get to the balcony, and it just took forever. When we could have just tried to find a cleric, and as soon as we got a cleric in, we just started cooking. But yeah, once we got there, it was great, but it took us about an hour to actually get there. It was fun though. We ended up profiting quite a bit, and we didn't really lose anything, so it all worked out in the end. $10 from selling 11 emblems. Yeah, they're selling for about a gold a piece right now. Going into my boat fund. Yeah. Pretty much all my gold is going into... At this point, probably just going into buying materials. I mean, I'm probably just going to start purchasing carcasses and purchasing emblems. I have my epic slag breaker mats. Excited for Tuesday. Ooh, yeah, making that. That'll be nice. I wouldn't mind getting the mining belts and the mining pants from here. I would actually use them, and I still need them. Common raven carcasses for 70 each? Really? Well, apparently Streg is looking for mining pants for you, Stomps. Stomps already has pants. Yes, he did. He just told me. I do need pants as well, though, so... Are they rolling for people not in group? No. No, that's not what's happening. How much should a heroic glory bound go for? 75 to 105, somewhere in that range would be my guess. Wow, yeah, if common Raven carcasses are going for 70 silver, I need to get to Mira and sell mine. I was going to use them to level up tanning, but I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. I think too late in the phase to do that, I think. Probably crafting it. Yeah. I mean, with Storm's quality, you should be able to make a heroic bow with almost all rare materials and common wood. Like, if you did uncommon yardages, or uncommon wood, and heroic yardages, Storm can get up to 1953 quality extremely easily. That's with a legendary elixir and heroic food. So you could even, I mean, if you just go with 1700 quality, it should be no problem. I think 1700 quality was an epic elixir. Or no, it's actually more than that. Yeah. I mean, if you go for epic food, if you can find it. What are we farming here? We're farming, like, glittering strands and, just forge mats. Wants to buy the recipe for 4 gold, that's crazy. I'm farming bad luck and worse results. How easy is 1500 quality? Extremely easy. He has 700 base, so like rare food, rare elixir. Okay. Sorry, I had to mute Discord. It was just getting, a lot of stuff at the same time. Don't need to buy Epic Braid, I see. Yeah, that'll save you a lot of money if you're just trying to make a heroic bow. That's why quality is kind of insane. It's like I was able to make this with all rare It was all rare wood, legendary cacao, and then epic yardages because of the quality. I'm not pulling this thing. How? Yeah, the quality nerfs I think are going to hit some people pretty hard. What's up, Shamrocks? Thanks for the follow, my good friend. Appreciate that. Have they confirmed qual nerfs? No, I guess it's not nerfs, they're just gonna readjust some values here and there. I don't know exactly what that's gonna mean. I just assume it's gonna be nerfs. So. That's, I just always assume nerfs when they start talking about adjusting values. They already nerfed the fuck out of food. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. I think quality actually is in a pretty good spot right now. I don't know where I'm at. I might have to unstuck. Wait, hold on, there's a spot. There we go. Okay, we got there. It was just you had to like get in the middle, jump, and turn around, and it worked. Ducky go down a hole. Oh my god, what is that from? Oh my goodness. What is that from? No. No, Ducky is the little dinosaur from Land Before Time. It's some kid who's just like saying something and flushing something down a toilet. I cannot think of what it's from though. For some reason, I'm thinking like Rugrats or Hey Arnold or something. No, I'm gonna Google it soon, but dude, Tiny Toons with the stupid little like. Yeah, it's. I can see it. Like I can literally see it happening. All right, I give up. Oh, the potty training episode. Yeah, with the stupid little baby duck. Oh my god. Two mock attempt, two Mavian plans. Yay. I'll probably kick in over there. But I don't know. I'm not gonna sit there and watch people fail to the same thing over and over. Like getting hit by spores every single time. Watching him full heal, it's like, man, so frustrating. We were starting to do good, but yeah, people kind of just like zoned out and kept getting hit by spores, full healing. Oh, I don't put up with that shit. I never put up with that type of shit in WoW raiding. I was a very competitive WoW raider. Like, if you got hit by a... Like, the guilds that I was in with WoW raiding, if you got hit by a mechanic, it was... If you get hit by this again, you're kicked out of the raid. You got one chance. Yeah, well, it's... If you're waiting for the animation, you're gonna get hit by it. If he's casting it and looking at you, you need to get out of the way. Yeah, I mean, people are human, but when we're spending 3 to 4 hours on trying to progress on a boss and people fail to the same mechanic 2 or 3 times, and you're wasting not only your own time but 25 other people's time, then it's time to find a new place to play. That's how I approached WoW raiding, because like in WoW raiding there's no excuse. There's no excuse to get hit by mechanics in WoW raiding. It's too easy. Yeah, that's what you get for being a dwarf, man. The bow is bigger than you. if the healers are all spread out and he tags one person with spores while everyone is maxed, then it shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, like one person getting hit by spores, not a big deal. 5 people getting hit by spores, full reset. Yeah, Merc, like, in my brain, that was my first thought too, was to have everybody clumped and move as a raid, but then you have to deal with charge properly, you have to deal with people who aren't moving. The only thing that would do is it would make it a lot easier to identify the people who are not doing the mechanics properly. So, pick one. Oh yeah, we actually the boss mechanics for Tumak, I don't think there's a timer on them. They do kind of come out randomly. At least they might come in a rotation. Tumak at 3. Okay. We'll see. The only thing I don't like about doing Tumak at 3 o'clock, that's when I usually go for lunch and shit. Yeah, if somebody who's in the raid maybe wants to, like, set some timers. I mean, realistically, there's 3 abilities. It's not that hard to figure out, you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, I might actually not be there for Tumak. Just because I want to, like, I really want to go get food today. Yeah, and also PTR, like... Yeah, that might not be a very good idea. What time is the PTR stuff at? War at 3, or War at 1. Leveling up, probably. They also might be that as well. The wars aren't a balance test. I am excited. I'm not going to get in on the sieges and stuff on PTR, but I will definitely be watching them. I'm very curious. Oh, it's a bumper. It's a car bumper. Yeah. But yeah, it's Night Reaver Gloomstring Longbow. It's so chunky, I hate it. Yeah, I'm hoping there's a a bow skin for February. I bet there's going to be, but I don't know yet. I can't wait to see. It's okay. It doesn't really fit my character aesthetic right now. I think it'll look even more hilarious when I have Cognizant gear. I do really like the Anchorites. Or not the Anchorites, but the Scald Plate cape. Like, just the shoulder. I just can't wait to get away from this, like, gray color of everything. Yep, I did the exact same thing, Merc. Exact same thing. Ooh, we're closing in on 600 followers. Very close. Stopped hiding my helmet and cape and haven't crashed since. Really? That's interesting. Ah, thanks, Nerian. Appreciate that. It happens. It happens. There are actually a lot of people that I forget to follow because I just click on them through the recommended tab because they're always there. And I'll be watching for like a couple weeks. I'm like, why the hell have I not clicked this button yet? Like, I'm here every day. Yeah, 3 away from 600, 2 away from 50 subs. Doing alright. Go to a massage therapist instead, it's better. That's fair. My ex-girlfriend was a massage therapist, and I miss it every day. Well, I got free massages. Like anytime she would have like people cancel, she would just call me and be like, "Hey, are you free?" It's like, "Yep." Kusan. It's really gross. You're gonna laugh, but yeah, I'm working on replacing a lot of things. Can AFK for another 2 weeks or so. Yeah. Yep. Probably longer. I'm not moving very fast as far as my gearing goes. But 500 power, I kind of hit that, and we're working on stuff. Yeah. I literally hit 500 power like 2 days ago. Oh, trust me, Kusan. I kind of like I kind of feel that way too. Like, mages are one of those classes that scale better, like those pure DPS classes, like fighters and mages, where they're not really that great early, but as soon as you get to like end game gear, you're just like you're just a god. It was like that in WoW. It's been like that in pretty much every MMO I've ever played, where those pure DPS classes are not very strong early, but they scale so much better when they get better gear. I love it. Yeah, I'm definitely going Sun Bastion, Cognizant, Mix. I'm very much looking forward to it. I mean, I feel pretty strong now. I just kind of die a little bit too quickly right now if I'm fighting 1v1s. I just deal so much damage that I love it. Yeah, with the strike with the Sand Bastion bonus, yeah. Because that strike with the new power. Yep, I'm working on it. I've got enough emblems to make one piece, but I need to get the emblems to make the other pieces. I should just go buy it up shortly. Just buy the market of Sand Bastion emblems. But again, I haven't been taking my gearing as seriously as I should have, quite frankly. Start farming. Oh, I've been farming the emblems slowly. I have farmed... I mean, I've only farmed 19 of them, but... It's just such a slog. Farming them is so boring. It's just killing level 20 scorpions, and it's just like... Doing it solo sucks. Doing it in a group is even worse. So... Yeah, I know of a few spots. I know the spots, Kusan. I know the spots. Yeah. The biggest thing holding me back is the Day Striders, honestly. I want to make Epic, but I don't think I'm ever gonna get there this phase. I don't think there's enough time in the phase for me to do that, unless I come up on some major. Yeah. I just don't want to waste the emblems on making rare heroic gear. It's not that bad. With 1900 quality on the crafter, it's not that bad. You just need heroic carcass or heroic leather. The legendary lithium is probably the hardest part. Five heroic leather for the bracers, 7 for the gloves, 8 for the pants. It's not that crazy. So you just need... No, God no. 20 gold apiece? No. For heroic Day Striders? They might be that much now. Actually. Yeah, Day Striders aren't that bad. Right now. Correct. That's the issue, is there's not very many spawns of them. Yeah, I don't know. Do you think it's worth it to just reset? Think it's worth it to get rare? Interesting. Epic is overkill. Alright, I'll look and see what it would take to do heroic. Heroic should be really easy. Nah, it won't take another week. I think the difference between rare and heroic is pretty negligible as far as getting the materials. Because at that point, you'll just need rare leather. Yeah, player count's going down. 100%. Actually, while we're sitting here watching this happen, custom add. I don't know why I'm getting attacked. Oh, never mind. That makes more sense. Alright. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Good thing I put a shield up. I just don't know why we don't just kill stuff. I'm gonna get good luck stream. There you go. Good luck to you, brother. Have fun. I've already tested all that stuff on the last PTR, and I don't think they've made any massive gear changes since then. So, but I know, yeah, Sand Bastion gear was the next thing on my list to craft. So. I was working on a couple of the Cognizant pieces, but Sand Bastion is on my list. It's my next biggest upgrades. Cognizant's not that expensive. It's cheaper than Sand Bastion. Yeah, it's tailing. Ravens and Skinwalkers aren't that bad. Like, Skinwalkers are way easier than Daystriders. Ravens are way easier. I'm doing both sets. My plan is to do 5-piece Cognizant, 3-piece Sand Bastion, so that I get both bonuses. I might switch it up and do 5 Sand Bastion, 3 Cognizant, but we'll see. So just looking at bracers, let's do 58, 58, 1, 1, 5, 5, 2. Armor smithing quality we can get 1900. So let's do uncommon copper. Let's do a legendary lithium. Yeah, heroic is insanely easy. Yeah, heroic is actually insanely easy. You can make heroic... Jeez, I mean, you might even be able to do... Yeah, you can do common materials. Common copper, epic lithium, rare Daystrider, and epic slate molds, and craft heroic Sand Bastion gear. So that's what I'm going for. That's going to be really easy. I mean, I'll probably use uncommon copper plates. You can use common, but... Yeah, you can use 0% heroic, but I think we can get above 1900. I don't need. I mean, I will eventually, but I just have to go farm it and do the metalworking. Yeah, so maybe I'll start working on that and do heroic. Then that should be really, really easy, actually. Rare Daystrider leather. Havoc, we need to start working on that. I'll give you all the Daystriders I have and all the wood chips I have. I know Storm's been going on it as well. We could probably go team farm some Sand Bastion stuff. Honestly. 2-man, we could probably go nuts. I'm probably not going to do it today, just because I've been farming so much lately. I actually need to do some real life stuff. Because I pulled aggro and I was way up top. I tried to jump down. The funny thing is I actually bought legendary materials to make legendary slate molds, but I'm now realizing that I just need to make epic ones. I have a bunch of epic slate though in the marketplace of Jova that I could probably share to make the slate molds, quite frankly. I think I have 15 up there. And then we just need Epic Willow, which I actually have Legendary Willow to make some slate molds. Epic slate molds should actually be really cheap. We should get... I sent you a Discord and DM, or a DM in our channel, Havoc. Yeah. Like, that could just be printing. Like, we could just make market plays with that. Yep. Go around and check the markets, see what we can come up with. You just have... You probably just do more quantity than the rest of us stomps, honestly. Like, you probably just hit more rocks than anybody else, so you just see it more often. 3 slag knockers and fill them 6 times a day. Nice. We just have 2 tanks here. Oh. Night Reaver Gloomstring. I just crafted it 2 days ago. It took a lot. Yeah, it's pretty cool looking. I've showed it like 3 times now because it's people keep on coming in and asking about it. Is the gear grind worth it to PvP? My opinion, hell yeah. Gear is majorly important in PvP right now. Yeah, gear is massively important in PvP right now. We also need snowdrop thread for that. Havoc. I actually think I have some epics laying around too. Because for clay, I actually, would you believe, I have this written down. You need basalt, sand, snowdrop, and wood for the mortar. For the clay, you need basalt, sand, and unprocessed wood. And then you need the Weeping Willow boards. This is just slate. Yeah. I have the sand and basalt and epic. Oh yeah, I mean basalt and epic's really cheap. It's all really cheap. It's just getting it all together and processing it all, I think, is gonna be the play there. Because we do have a JM stonemason. And actually you only need apprentice stonemasonry for that, so get him some clothing and go crazy. So, I mean, realistically, Havoc, we could be making some Sand Bastion in the next day or 2. We just need to get, yeah, the rare Daystrider leather. And then epic lithium, obviously. Where's the best gear farm at 25? The fields. But honestly, the best, like, gear farm is probably like for fizz gear, probably this little plateau, killing goblins. Where we're at, Forge has dropped some higher tier gear, higher tier armor. Steel Bloom isn't bad for like gray gear, and Carfin's not bad for caster gear. But farming materials and crafting is, if you want any like high tier gear. That's the only way to get it right now. So hitting trees, hitting rocks, cutting herbs. Just need to check something real quick on the YouTube. Can you show your spawn to farm Daystriders? What server are you on? Because if you're gonna give me more competition, no. They're all static spawns though. No. It's in the desert. All the spawns are on Codex. For Daystriders, they're all static spawns. They don't like roam or spawn in any weird spots. So that's why it's so hard to farm them. Do we know when next patch? We do not. It's all estimates as far as next patch. I should bring... I mean, honestly, Havoc, Corruption set is sounding more and more intriguing as the days go on. Like, just going to get all the gray gear out of the markets that we possibly can, and... Granted, we might end up dying doing it, but if there's two of us, shouldn't be a problem, even if we are in trash gear. Just make some cheap glory bounds or something. Some gray glory or some uncommon glory bounds. Donate some gear to people. Yeah. Oh, my tummy's starting to grumble at me. Had a little bit of a late start to the morning. I don't know how possible it is to get me, you, and Storm all out there at the same time and just hold down the 3 main spawns. But that might also be a thing. South spawn isn't bad. I mean... What south spawn are you talking about? Oh, thanks for this follow, Sabo. For Daystriders? I mean, all of the Daystriders are right here. There's no other spawns that I know of, right? I guess there's one, like... What is it, down by... Is it this area? And then there's like a couple that spawn right here. That's... Honestly, the Dreadwake Mace will probably be the very last thing that I craft. I'm still slowly farming for it, but... Yeah, it'll probably be the very last thing that I craft. Just because like this mace is just it's so good still by itself that I don't necessarily need to make that upgrade until later. So these weapons are probably the weapons I'm realistically they're the ones I'm going to be using until the end of the server. Five heroic dragon tree, hell yeah. And hello, Whetstone. How are you? Just got game, doesn't matter what server. I mean, depends on what you're trying to do. But yeah, I would say it would. Each server has its own kind of hierarchy and meta and stuff to it. And if you want to play on an EU server, I think Lotharia is the most populated. If you want to play NA, then Shoal or Resna are the two most populated. Shoal's probably the calmer one. Resna is, from everything I've heard, that's like the degenerate PvP server. So, just really depends on who you want to play with and what kind of environment you want to play in. Yeah, Shoal I think is the more. I think it's just like the more all-around like fun server. Where we have good PvP, we don't have like degenerate people causing a lot of problems. Like there's like decent PvP on the server. Vyra's market's dead. Yeah, I think you'll be alright on Shoal then, if you want to play NA side. Do I still have my Moonstriders? I think I do. Yeah. Yeah, all my little extra mount boys. Heroic Dragon Tree, 1.5 gold apiece. Wow, I have not hit a single epic starfish today, Havoc, and I have been fishing for about 3 hours now. I hit 5 yesterday in half the time, I think. I've got 9 heroic. Oh, I crafted 14 uncommon novice poles the other day, and I've gotten more high rarity fish or starfish using those than with the apprentice pole. It is kind of annoying having to swap out every like 20 minutes or so. 20-30 minutes is how long it takes for them to break, and then when they all break, I have to run out there and repair, which isn't that bad. Yeah. For metalworking? If I put 5 green wood and 5 blue wood into sawmill, will I get 5 and 5 timber or 50% for 1 rarity? You will get the lower quality rarity out of 5 green and 5 blue. Because they're, like, if you went 5 green and 5 heroic, all of them would come out 100% rare. But at 5 green and 5 blue, all of them will come out 100% green. It defaults to the lower rarity unless you hedge a little bit higher. Why did I get 5 random mail? Like, very quickly. What could I have possibly sold? Daffodils. I sold all those daffodils, I bet. What's going on in Discord? Oh, this is why I hate doing raids like this. Why not kill the other mount? We don't even have a cleric here right now. And we only have one bard, so we have one healer right now. But yeah. Need some coffee. And down another cleric. Nice. Lumberjacking belt. Hell yeah. Love coffee, but no creamer here, and I still haven't tried to see if my car will start. Oh! Yeah, I have a heated parking garage, so... I pretty much just need to auto attack. Yep, this is, not that I really care about the materials, but... It's just, like, boring. Yeah, I think I'm kind of alright on that. Just been sitting there for over 20 minutes and hadn't killed a single mob, so I'm kind of off of it. time to go just live in the desert again. I mean, I guarantee you there's someone on the Day Strider spawns, but actually, what do I have for Day Strider meals? I know I've got some in my inventory. I mean, shoot, if I could just get like 1 or 2 rare carcasses an hour, that'd be great, actually. Cause we just gotta get cooking on the leather. Walric Deep Tusk, can I come with you? I mean, if you want to. I don't mind doing farms. I don't mind doing group farms, but when we have like people AFKing in the middle of shit, we have people dying to stupid shit, we have people running back and forth to stupid shit. It just like it's just a waste of, quite frankly, time. Like we killed 1 mob in a half hour. Thanks for follow, Kensuke. Appreciate that. Like, don't get me wrong. I like doing group content. I like doing 8-man group content. But, like, sometimes I don't want to just go and have a social experience in a dungeon with a bunch of people. I actually want to get something done. And that wasn't really happening. Does race matter much? Looks like perks might fit better with different toon types. Race is not going to have any impact on like the playability of your character. It might have some lore stuff involved. Right now, it doesn't matter though. Other than aesthetics. As far as what I go for, I hit create character, choose mage, and that's what I do. As long as it doesn't show up as a dwarf, then whatever character it ends up choosing, that's the one I go with. Yeah. I don't know what it's supposed to have, but might go cleric. Everyone needs a healer. You're not wrong. Three-hour character. Yeah. No. Are you hyped or worried about next week updates? I'm always hyped for new updates. I'm never really, like, worried because everything about this game is going to change drastically from now until launch, so I'm always just hyped to see what changes are coming, you know? See what they come up with, see what they cook. amazing. Yeah, I mean, the only time I get concerned about wipes or updates is if they're going to change something drastically that creates like a power vacuum. Like if they were to change crafting quality right now, when everybody is about to start crafting their gear, anybody who was able to get their gear crafted before a nerf of something like that just is going to, no matter what, have a power advantage, and that can kind of create a not ideal balance. That's probably the only thing I would say I'm like ever concerned about. And also, yeah, exactly what Zyback said. There's no point in doing a wipe if they can't get the servers cleaned up. Like, 0 point in doing one. Yep, botting's gonna be a thing. Have you seen the new way to kill bots, though, Zyback? It's really hilarious, actually. What did I just say, man? What did we just talk about, Riori? Oh, that's funny. Nah, happy hunting. I'll go find something else to do. I hope for merges, virus suck. Yeah, some merges wouldn't be bad, honestly. Is it... I always forget where this spot's at. I think it's this... Wasn't it down here? It's down there. I don't think this game is made to merge. Yeah, it definitely isn't. But... I think at some point they are going to have to merge some of the servers if they want to keep... oh god, if they merge Resna and Shoal, it would just be chaos. Pure chaos. If they're going to merge any of the servers, they should just merge... Like... I mean, just merge Vyra and Lineth into one each into Resna. Like, honestly, merging Lineth onto Resna, I think, would be the funniest thing. Problem Fed can never escape. Fed doesn't want any part of, honestly, any of the guilds, quite frankly. That aren't wipes is that they risk causing even more damage to the economy. Yeah, merges can get real wonky. They would, like, I don't know. There's just a lot of weird shit that can happen with merges, as we've kind of seen before. People losing storages and shit. I think the most healthy thing, if they're even thinking about a merge, would just be to merge Lineth into Resna, and then merge Vyra onto Shoal. That'd probably be the most healthy thing. Why do I constantly forget where this spot is? Is it up here? No, I was just there. It's right there. Yeah. Ooh. Cheeky Joshua tree. New World had problems with dupes and shit, so they made new servers instead. Yeah, I mean... What the hell? That's funny. Rip 7 common Joshua. Gross. Why couldn't that have been? The only problem with this spot is some of these Day Striders are way too close to the Warhorns. Like the ones that are over here, I can't really get to. Nice. True. But it looks like somebody's already gotten those. I have a feeling that those guys are clearing these out as they're killing those Minotaurs. Yeah, so the run is basically here, 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 go up here, come down here, come here. Hope there's some Day Striders. I don't think there's any more spawns of them up this way, though. The other problem is these mobs can, like, destroy my mount. I need to get a mount with more HP. So bad. Aren't there wormling spawns around here too? Is there a wormling spawn up here? Probably super camped. And no point. I know there's one like up over here. Or no, is it over here? I can't remember. Yeah, I know there's one down like around this area. Ooh, another Joshua tree. Honestly, selling stacks of common daffodils at 8 silver a stack is, I mean, that's just easy money now. Just go do that. Those sold quick, too. I'm not gonna do that. That's not good money. It's fine money, but it's not good money. Supplementary. Yeah, Fed is like the Diablo 3 of guilds, though. Everyone was all worried about them coming from the pirate server, and then they just, like, disappointed everybody. Is Lyneth a bad server? I don't think it's necessarily a bad server. It's just kind of like the quote-unquote streamer server. So, like, if it dies, like, if the streamers kind of leave, I mean, the streamers aren't, like, I don't know if they're even as prevalent or, like, as big as, they're not like WoW streamers. Yeah, Lineth first to die. I mean, Vyra is, that's kind of like the new player, like, RP server. Maybe. The big streamers already left, yeah. That's kind of the problem there. Yep, Vyra I don't think was necessary. I really don't think it was. I know there's spawns on the other side of the river. Hey yo, there we go. There's a bonus. I know there's spawns on the other side of this river. I know there's a couple spawns right here. And I know there's some spawns, like, up in... Is it up in these rocks? I don't think there's any more up this way. Unless they're on the other side of the river. Yeah. Any rare carcass is great. I'd like to get... probably heroic hides. Or one heroic carcass to break down into the hides would be great. I guess all rare is fine, though, if I'm just making rare leather. Because I can use uncommon carcasses and heroic wood chips to make rare tanned hides, and then just use the rare carcass to make the rare leather. And that's pretty easy. Common, epic. To make the... Yeah, epic chips... I guess epic chips aren't really that hard to come across, but... Oh, somebody died up there. So common hide... Common carcass, epic chips. That's probably easier, actually. I think I've got a fair amount of common hides, so... Or not common hides, but, common carcasses. Also extremely easy to come across. I'm just gonna assume that this guy has a carcass on him. I mean, that's almost a gold. DJ Mad is back. Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate that. One more to 600. So to hunt, you just have to run around and find green mobs. Currently, yes. This is one of the systems that they have said already is getting reworked. Just don't really know when or how they're going to rework it, but it is one of the systems that will be changing. If you look under the artisanship tab, there's also like bait and traps in the hunting menu that we haven't seen yet. So hopefully it changes soon. Do you think it's worth stacking quality for any gathering profession? I mean, does it even notice? Huge point of contention there. Some people say they've noticed huge differences. Some people say they've noticed negative effects. Some people say there's no difference whatsoever. I just don't know if anybody has done the testing and done the sample, a big enough sample size to be able to say one way or the other. I haven't done it enough to give you a good answer on that. Yeah, I haven't tested it enough to actually know if there's any change at all. To me, it doesn't feel like there's a big difference. But again, that could just be the fact that I haven't done enough gathering with and without high quality to know. Yeah, I would trust Zyback on that. Zyback's probably done more testing on it than I have, so. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of it that's just like quality, or not quality, but quantity over quality as well. Like, I've hit legendaries and epics and uncommons and rares and heroics with 0 quality, and I've hit, you know, a lot of commons with 1,000 quality. So it's, at the end of the day, it is like, you have to assume it has a positive effect, but there's no way to like say, oh, I hit this legendary because I had quality, or I hit this epic because I had quality. Is this thing gonna stun me? Nice, it missed. I love that for me. Nice. How much quality, what profession? Yeah, I mean, the highest gathering I've done, I had 1,000 quality gathering, and it felt like I was getting more uncommons than commons. But again, when we're in a meta where you're really looking for like the heroic, epic, legendary, it doesn't feel worth it unless you're really, really like hard focusing your quality and hard focusing one. There are people just logged out here waiting for these to spawn. Victor! What's up, man? Doing good. We are attempting to get some Day Striders to get some Sand Bastion stuff crafted, so. Honestly, I got more than I thought I would already, and this person is going to grab that one. So, no point in going for that. Wonderful. I'm already up. A rare and an uncommon. So. It's a nice looking beetle. Yes it is, yes it is. We love the beetle. Beetle is love, beetle is life. Beetle is everything. Also be sweet to maybe get a flail runner out here. I don't remember exactly where they spawn. I know there's one that spawns like around this area and one over here as well. I've only ever seen one in like 2 in game ever. Yeah, I know they spawn at night and people are just sitting there waiting for them. So like the only way you're ever getting one is if you just happen to be running by. Damn it. Yeah, if you just happen to be running by before they hit their login button. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to this one before that guy can. No, he just didn't come for it. Yeah, I mean, basically you're hunting these things. This is kind of just one example, but you hunt these things and they have a chance to either get the carcass or like the trainable animal. If you get the trainable animal, then you can take that to the animal husbandry station. And at the animal husbandry station, you have a chance to basically successfully train the animal and turn it into a mount. So it's 50-50 on the carcass and the trainable. Actually, I think it's closer to 25% chance to get a trainable. Might even be less than that. And then it's a 50-50 chance to get the mount. There's a couple spots. The best spots in the anvils, I think. Hunting rams. I think that's the fastest way. Because I believe rams are actually a little bit buggy right now. And they respawn as huntables way too quickly. Yeah, there's a couple different spots for rams. Dusty has the Snorse. The Snorse, I believe, is only available if given by a GM or if you bought one of the certain, like, Kickstarter packs or something like that. Yeah, there's a couple different spots for rams. Like, there's a spot right here. There's a spot over here. There's a spot outside Valgadim. It's kind of silly, but a couple spots. Other than that, it's ravens or grems in Lion's Hold, Nuela, Jova area. DoorDash drivers don't want to. I don't know, man. FedEx shut down their entire operation because of that storm, so it's the first time they've done that in the 2 decades I've worked there. Gonna get cooked by the storm? Oh no. Yeah, it's gonna be funny if it's like not even near where at in the US. I'm in Michigan. But because of the storm, they like halted a bunch of operations in the south. So we're getting like 0 new volume coming from like a quarter of the US. So they told us, they called me yesterday and they're like, hey, we're not gonna have any operations on Sunday. I was like, why? There's just not enough volume coming in. So I'll take it though. I'll take the day off. It works for me. I haven't had a Sunday off in about 3 months, so. Whew. Yeah, a lot of people under weather advisory. I'd like to hit one more rare carcass. Really make this worth it. Work is 100% canceled for you on Monday. Grats, dude. Sick. I'm just gonna go down and see if these ones are even here. Medical leave. Nice. That's the dream. My dream is always to just get, like, hit by a car on at my job. But, like, not bad enough to, like, hurt or maim me. Just enough to, like, make it so I don't have to work for a little while. That's kind of like the dream. The American dream. 2 to 3 inches of sleet will fuck Virginia up. Dude, we've had crazy, like, not crazy, but we've had kind of a tough winter where I'm at. We've gotten, like, freezing rain, just straight rain, 5 inches of snow, ice, cold, everything. It's been kind of a crap winter this year. There's no shot I get this, right? I could probably kill that berserker, actually. I just need to get away from these scarabs. Is that a 3-star scorpion? No, just a 2. This is gonna kill my mount. I don't think I can get far enough away to reset these. This is where I want to come to farm Sand Bastion emblems. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. I think I might be able to get up here and reset these. Yeah, these mobs can attack your mount and kill them. But I'm working on Sand Bastion gear. I need the Daystrider leather. So I'm looking for rare or higher carcasses. If it dies, it takes 10 minutes to respawn, to regen, and then you can summon it again. But that's also why I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I have 7, 8 mounts in my inventory. So, if I need them. Disgusting. Disgusting. Rip. Are these all level 29s, 27s? Yeah, this is a nice spot if you can get a group for Sand Bastion emblems, honestly. The scarabs will kind of be a pain in the ass, but just, like, look at the density. I know they're not all level 27, 28s, but it's just crazy mob density. I don't know why it's like such a mixed bag here, but I guess when you get farther east, it's not as good. Yeah, I can get pretty sticky over here. lot of beetle spawns for some reason. Probably because they're not worth anything right now. Yeah, you're not wrong, Merc, if you're still in here. This is a really long run. It'd be worth it if there are all 7 spawns of these up and available, but we'll see. There's one spawn that's in the wall, but it's still gatherable. Yep, yeah, I know the one you're talking about. There used to be 2 spawns in that spot. I think I think they're still there. It's just, like you said, it's in the wall. Like, this mountain didn't used to stick out as much as it does. And there used to be a couple spawns over here. And also the invisible trees are really annoying. But if there's some Joshua tree over here as well, it looks like somebody's been over here already, though. Because normally there's a couple spawns over on this side. Hopefully they open this place up at some point. Why is there a group? Event Horizon. I actually love that movie, though. It's one of my favorite sci-fi movies. Oh, I know. I did a little bit of it early on, and just kind of, like, stopped for some reason, and I should have just kept going. Like, I had a couple heroics and a couple legendary, or I had one legendary and an epic, which I already broke down to use for Scald Plate. But yeah, I should have just stayed here. I knew I needed them. I just thought, honestly, I thought I had a little bit more time. Quite frankly. Yep. I know. It's one of those things where you just kind of kick yourself because you knew you should have done it. And you just didn't. It's alright, though. Nice. Uncommon. Yeah, there used to be another spawn that's like right here, but yeah, for some reason they changed the geography or the topography or whatever. Oh, there's a couple spawns up though. Oh, all of them are up. Cool. That's a bingo. Yeah, I leveled up hunting doing ravens and grems mostly. Yeah, there's a really good... There's a really good Grem spot too. Not the one by Lion's Hold. It's like in this field over here. Nope, not Lion's Hold. There's a better spot in my opinion. It may not be better, but it's way less contested. Any good spot to farm otters? Yeah, there definitely are good spots to farm otters, but fairly contested as well. So, the best spot, my opinion, is along the coast here. But it is just really contested. So go contest the people that are there. So I know I was over there, Morthane was over there early on, and then people realized that Blue Morden was craftable and Rosarium was coming, and then it became contested forever. What's my best play here? It's probably this way, but we're gonna run this way and see if maybe we can catch some limestone or something. Maybe get lucky with some limestone. Thanks for the follow, Mr. Jiggleballs. Appreciate that. Well done. It's 2 o'clock already. There's only 4 to 6. Yeah, I mean, it's all just in the eye of the beholder there, you know. Just really depends on... Wow, I just threw my mount straight into the ground. Yeah, it's always, for me, when it comes to like spawn points and farm areas, it's all about like efficiency. Like, you can be at the most efficient spot, but if it's hyper contested, then it's no longer the most efficient spot. And as a solo farmer, I don't like to contest over things, quite frankly. Because if you have 2 people contesting over something, then both people are losing out. So, and with no way to actually contest outside of corrupting, then it just kind of makes things kind of dumb, in my opinion. Like, I don't always want to be fighting over stuff and fighting over spawns, but sometimes I really, really want to. Yep. Exactly that. Are you gonna drop anything for me for killing you? Fire on, so doing all right. And then this spot gets ruined as soon as the node levels up. You gotta catch it early. Doesn't get ruined, but it gets more difficult to farm in. And for some reason, it's really laggy right here lately. the scorpions just do weird shit now. Fight this thing. And I actually might die. I think I'll be alright though. I think I can get far enough away. What's your actual mount right now? It's a broodling. I need to get a flail runner or a terror bird, just because it dies so quickly. It only has like 1,000 HP, 500 HP. Yeah, not great. Gosh dang it. Scale runner, good option. Don't they have like really low HP though? Oh, for a flail? Yeah, or a terror bird? Yeah, I've got a couple terror birds. I just need to get them cooked. Honestly, I've just been lazy. I've got a nice heroic terror bird actually that I kind of wanted to cook into a mount. Oh, the scale runners, they fixed them. I kind of want to just like chill out here and like just get these on a spawn rotation. Which I have a feeling they kind of are. Like, I feel like somebody already has them on a really weird rotation, because I'm not seeing the whole groups come up at the same time. They're just kind of like sparse. It would be very boring running around this pond in a circle though. Does the quality matter now? It does not. It's more of just like a... I don't know. It's there. I actually only farmed 3 of them and I got 1 heroic mount. Or not mount, I got 1 heroic, so I figured I might as well cook it, right? Alright, this kind of sucks. This is so competed. So competed over. Yeah, I should just go try to buy them. Ugh. I got 1 rare, a couple uncommon. Dude, maybe I just need to do this at off time. There's also just a rogue hanging out right there for some reason. You need to do this at like 11 a.m. on a Friday, or on like a Tuesday. I hope quality starts to matter on mounts at some point. That'd be great for the hunters. Be great for hunters and animal husbanders. I mean, the quality matters if you're making beast of burden, but caravans are useless, so quality on mounts increases HP. It does not. Actually, I can't say that for sure. You actually might be correct, but as far as I've seen, it does not increase anything right now on mounts. It's literally just a status thing. What's up, Victor? I'm getting sleepy. I'm probably going to... I'm gonna go get some lunch. That's what I'm gonna do. Brunch. I want to get some bourbon maple syrup pancakes or French toast. That's what I want to do. So... Again, nobody's really streaming this game at the moment. Except for Mr. Para. Which, hopefully he's just sitting at Goblin Plateau. Oh, it's paramedics. Different person, but it works. As always, everybody came in, followed, subbed, watched, chatted. You guys are great. I will most likely be back tomorrow morning because I don't have to work. Awesome. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, I will probably be back on tomorrow. Hopefully we can get some PvP or something going. But it'll be good. So, peace.